Are you ready for some hope in the forest? Because that's what we're going for. Hi everyone, I'm Mossy. Welcome back to the Let's Play. In the last episode, we crash-landed on this mysterious world. And in this episode, we're going to continue exploring this mysterious world in our new area of the Forest of Hope. And just soak in absolutely beautiful music. A dolphin has returned to the surface along with the Pikmin's onion. Being alone on a strange planet makes me somewhat uneasy, so I shall call the Pikmin out of the onion. All I need to do is stand in the light beneath the onion and press A. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to take out our 25 red Pikmin we got from yesterday's progress. I don't think that's the right word. And now you may notice we have a yellow pellet. I don't know what I was going to say there, but what you want to know about pellets is that there are different colored pellet posies around. If you match the color of the posy to the onion, you will get more Pikmin than you would regularly. As you see, we got 2 from the red ones, and we only got a single seed sprout from the yellow one. So for now, we're going to take our 28 Pikmin and break down this wall, which will take a little time. But it's worth doing. Because you have to if you want to progress. Because otherwise, we are going to be stuck in the spawn area. And they're almost done. So these white walls are the weakest type of wall in the game. It still take a bit of time to take out, acting as if you're killing the wall. No, you're just tearing it down. They take a little bit of time to tear down compared to other walls that we'll find later. But, oh no. That was ugly. Anyway, that's a Dwarf Bulborb, our first new enemy. What you're supposed to do is throw a Pikmin on top of them, because that will insta-kill them. Instead, you can be an idiot like myself and completely flub that up. Here, we're gonna have them get some of these red pellet posies. We're gonna ignore the yellow ones for now. Okay, I just wanted one of you on that. No. Idiot! Bad! Anyway, we got more Dwarf Bulborbs over here, so... This is embarrassing. We already lost the Pikmin. I don't know. Normally I'm not this god-awful at killing Dwarf Bulborbs, but, you know, I guess that all changes. Let's Play Curse and all that. That or I'm just rusty, because I haven't practiced in a few days. Because this is one of those games where I definitely want a practice file, because I'm completely blanking on why I want a practice file. Because there's actual strategy needed in this game. Not to say my other games I played don't require a form of strategy, but this game especially. And I want to make sure I know where all the parts are, so each day isn't just me wandering around like an idiot and with a thumb up my ass, not making any progress. However, I think that the rate we're going, despite our one blunder in getting our first Pikmin killed, day 2, we're idiots. Man, that's enough down talking myself. Down talking. Let's just pluck our various Pikmin. And now we have made a small army. Which means we have an enemy to take out. Here is our new, another new enemy. We're gonna find quite a few of those today. This is a red Bulborb. What you want to do is sneak up behind it, And in the famous words of Sugar Conroy, Rocket Bomb! There we go, perfect. Now I'll take 10 red Pikmin, or not 10 red Pikmin, but 10 Pikmin to carry back the corpse. Okay. I believe this will take 30. I was wrong. Actually, I want to go up to it so we can read the description. Why, it's the Eternal Fuel Dynamo! It has an unlimited energy supply. I won't have to worry about electricity anymore. This will make my fight for survival a bit easier. So we're going to use our C-Stick to direct them to all carry back this new battery. And in the meantime, as they do that, we're going to wait, because there is some more stuff we want to do that's coming up. And actually, I had a good time to do that. So just like how pellet posies can give you more Pikmin, the dead bodies of your fallen foes also give you more Pikmin. So, you know, let's turn our enemies into our friends, I guess. In a very morbid version of that. Alright, you guys get that 10 pellet. And we got our second ship part, man. That's good. Eternal Fuel Dynamo. This should light things up. No more candles for me. I have now recovered 2 out of 30 parts. If I can find just 3 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. What he's saying there is if we find more ship parts, we can go to new areas. So, before we can find another area to explore, we need to find 3 more ship parts. Which is what we are going to do now. With our Pikmin we have just claimed, we're going to come over here. And now, we're going to cheat the system a little bit. What the game wants you to do is wait for this one, but what you actually can do is raise your cursor over here and repeatedly mash A to throw your Pikmin up top. Now, this might not be the best way to fully spend your time. You might be able to do a bit more like maneuverability and stuff other ways, but what we're going to do... And here's our another ship part, the Shock Absorber. This apparatus counteracts the shaking and swaying that normally occurs during flight. It's smooth sailing with this in place, usually. So what we want to do, sneak around and gather our little Pikmin army, and use the C-Stick to... God damn it! My clock has indicated the calming of From now on, I must pay close attention to the sun meter on my monitor and choose my action accordingly, so it is best for me to review my monitor's data. Across the top of my monitor is the sun meter and data display. At the bottom are my spacesuit damage meter and Pikmin gauges. From the left, these numbers reflect Pikmin under my command, Pikmin in the field, and total Pikmin, including those in onions. To adjust my monitor, I can press L to rotate the camera, R to zoom, and Z to change the viewpoint. You already said that. Let's press Y to view a deep computer analysis. You also already said that. Now, thank you for interrupting my sneaking, but fortunately, he didn't do it. And once again, a Bulborb. You gotta do what we all do, and rush the bomb! That is the most effective way to take out Bulborbs. So now we will get 10 of our guys to carry that back. And then get the rest of our little friends here. Except for one. Where are you? Where's the one that isn't with us? Excuse me. What the fuck? That's odd. Anyway, let's go get these guys and pick their friends. So we can further increase our army. And while that happens, we're going to do another new little mechanic, which is plucking grass. This is very important for that reason. No! No! Don't hoard the nectar! Hoard the... I meant hog the nectar. Shock absorber. This nifty little device counteracts the shaking, swaying experience of typical space flight. I have now recovered 3, 2 more, blah blah blah. Another intriguing discovery, a local variety of grass produces a sort of yellow nectar. When the Pikmin drink this delicacy, they instantly mature into flowers. This apparent Pikmin favorite seems to be full of nutrition. Closer observation is needed to determine the strength and peculiarities of these flower Pikmin. So when you hear them moo, that means they're happy. It's a well-known fact that Pikmin moo when they're happy. And now we have flower Pikmin. Flower Pikmin are the strongest, they're the fastest, and they trip less than other types. There are 3 types of Pikmin in total. Leaf Pikmin, Bud Pikmin, and finally, Flower Pikmin. Unfortunately, our Pikmin don't like to share the nectar. So, a lot of the times, you're gonna be stuck with a few goobers. By goobers, I mean budless or leaf Pikmin. Now what we want to do here, personally, is I know we have 94, but I'm going to put a 34... let's get down to 60. I'm going to order 34 Pikmin back into the onion. So we have 60 in total, and then I'm going to take these 60 to destroy this other wall from earlier, which, as you can see, has a bunch of crap behind it. Including our first encounter of a dwarf Bulborb pretty damn close to a regular Bulborb. Which could be troublesome. Or it could not be troublesome. You know, it's about pretty much a coin flip. It's not even really a coin flip, it just depends on how bad I play. And given the fact that I've only been able to successfully one-hit a Dwarf Bulborb once, I'm sure this will go fine. There we go, walls down. Cursor over the Dwarf Bulborb, it moved. It bit me instead, so we're fine. Now, ignoring the new cool thing in the distance, go behind him. And his mom! Good job, guys. Did it. Now we can take them over here and find another onion. This one's yellow. I don't know why I said it like that. A single yellow bulb. Alright, you chuckleheads, go over here. I don't need you interrupting my precious moment. With Ears McGee. The color is different, but it seems to be a Pikmin nonetheless. First glance suggests this one has what, in some circles, could be considered very large ears. It looks like it may weigh less than the others. In what other way might it be different from the red Pikmin? No matter. They are obviously quite similar, so I call this one a Pikmin as well. So, this is a yellow Pikmin. They suck. Don't worry, guys. You'll get better as in the second game, but for now... Unfortunately, for now, yellow Pikmin are the worst Pikmin type in the game. So, yellow Pikmin, their whole shtick is that they can be thrown higher, which is cool. And, well, they can do one more thing, which we haven't done yet, which I can show very soon. But I want to get these guys to... I'd rather bolster their numbers than show off the other thing they can do. So for the time being, we will continue to horribly interpret the arc I'm throwing them at. So, unfortunately for yellow Pikmin, you're not gonna need as many of them as you would reds and the last Pikmin type we haven't seen. I still recommend bolstering their numbers when you first get them, but you're not really going to be worrying about bolstering their numbers too much throughout the game. But, since they're new, you should. And that goes to show another thing. The red Pikmin actually help carry that yellow pellet to the onion. What that does is, depending on the amount of Pikmin carrying an item... Never mind, we'll get into that in just a sec. My clock is indicating the approach of sunset. Pikmin waiting beneath the dolphin and onions will probably enter the onions on their own. But if I don't call the stragglers and add them to my group, they may not be able to get back. I'm sure that the Pikmin still planted are safe, but I am somewhat concerned about leaving Pikmin to fend for themselves in the darkness. So, I'm pretty sure it's easy to understand what Olimar is saying there. Leaving Pikmin. If Pikmin are out in the field, not near your base camp or an onion, you will leave them behind. Which is why we're going to call these boys to our side. Because I don't want to leave any Pikmin behind. Especially on day 1, that would be pretty terrible. Ah, shit. Well, I didn't get everything I wanted to do exactly, but I think we're in a good spot to start tomorrow, so I'm not too upset. Like I mentioned before, I don't have the perfect plan for how I'm gonna handle every event. But for the time being, I think today was rather productive. We bolstered our numbers, we got 2 parts, and we found a new species of Pikmin. So let the end of the day ceremony commence. I'm gonna stop doing that because it's probably obnoxious. And with that, day 2 comes to a satisfying close. At least satisfying for me, probably not satisfying for Pikmin experts who are like, God, how did you not get every single ship part on day 2, you absolute clown. 2 days since impact, it appears that many of my ship's parts have landed in this region. If I can just recover the parts on my radar, I should be able to use my radar screen. How that would improve my chances, then I'd only have to press Y to locate my parts. Yet, there seem to be many hostile life forms here. If I'm attacked and my spacesuit takes damage, I must return to my ship, stand in front of it, and press A to make suit repairs. As the explorer, I must pay attention to my suit's damage meter in the bottom left corner of the screen. We lost 3? That's embarrassing. But anyway, that's going to do it for this episode of Pikmin. Or day, rather. I hope you enjoyed, and in the next episode, we're going to continue our nosing around in the Forest of Hope. See you friends then.